Hey guys, today we're going to be working with classifying 3D figures. The first one I want to talk about is a prism. A prism is a solid with two bases that are congruent and parallel. This figure is a triangular prism because the bases are triangles, so you name the prism by the bases. So we see how the bases are the triangles. Now notice the rest of the sides. Notice how they're rectangles. So that is exactly how we're going to distinguish the difference between a prism and a pyramid. Okay, so here we have the other faces are rectangles. Now if you look at the pyramid, it's a solid with one base and faces that meet at a point. So they all meet at a single point, and so I know most of you are familiar with what a pyramid looks like. Okay, and it only again has one base. This figure is a triangular pyramid because the base is a triangle. And we also name pyramids by its base. So now look at the remaining sides. Notice how those are triangles. So the faces are triangles, and on a prism, the faces are rectangles. We also have a cylinder. A cylinder is a prism with circular bases. A cone is a pyramid with a circular base. And a sphere is a solid in which each point is equidistant from a center point. Alright, so on number 1, it kind of gave us a little hint here. It showed us that it gave away that it's a pyramid. Okay, and remember that the reason we know it's a pyramid, it's because of these triangles. All the faces other than the base are triangles. So because the base is a rectangle, we have a rectangular pyramid. Alright, number 2, it's pretty obvious here that we have a cone, but we know that for sure because we have that circular base and we have that one vertex here. Alright, number 3, and this is where it can get a little tricky because we always wonder, is it a prism or a pyramid? I think that's the most confusing to distinguish. So first let's look at the bases. As you can see, the bases are the two triangles. So now I know my bases are triangles, therefore this is going to be a triangular something, right? Either pyramid or prism. But I know this is a prism because if you look at the sides, they're rectangles. So all the other faces that are not the bases, they're rectangles. So when it's a rectangular face, okay, a face is a side, then it is a prism. Alright, on number 4, we have one base. And then we have all the other faces that meet at one point. That's a vertex. Alright, so I know that this is a pyramid, and so we're going to name this pyramid by its base. The base is a hexagon is what it looks like. It has 6 sides. So it's a hexagonal pyramid. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to let you try to fill in the rest. And so take a couple minutes and try to really think about this. And if you mess some of these up, it's okay. You can go back and erase. Okay, so I'll have the key with all the answers at the very end. Good luck. Alright guys, so hopefully this is what you got. On number 8, I went ahead and made a note. You might have put something like rectangular pyramid, but if you observed closely, then you would have seen that all the sides are the same, therefore it's a square. So for number 8, we get a square pyramid. And I think the other ones pretty much make sense. It's just remembering how to name them. Remember, if it's a pentagon, you say pentagonal. Hexagon, hexagonal. Triangle, triangular. Little things like that. But I think you get the big picture, and hopefully you're able to distinguish the difference between prisms and pyramids.